हेलो दोस्तों, आपका मेरे YouTube चैनल सेलर्स हब में फिर से स्वागत है। और आज हम बात करेंगे मैरिन समिट 2021 के बारे में। दोस्तों, अगर आपने मेरे चैनल को सब्सक्राइब नहीं किया है तो प्लीज़ सब्सक्राइब करें और बेल आइकन को दबा लें ताकि हर एक नई वीडियो की अपडेट सबसे पहले आपको मिले।
Ease of doing business, coastal shipping, hinterland connectivity and multimodal logistics, green and sustainable maritime sector, bulk cargo transportation with focus on liquid cargo and maritime financing and insurance. Maritime states will showcase their strength at the summit by individual investment sessions. The ministers of the participating countries will come together to enhance bilateral cooperation. An exclusive CEO forum with top 50 CEOs across the globe will interact with the Honorable Minister of Ports, Shipping and Waterways, Government of India. Exhibition with dedicated pavilions and booths showcasing the best and most innovative products and technologies, P2P and G2B meetings to foster interaction between stakeholders. Special session on Chabahar on March the 4th, 2021 to further enhance trade opportunities between INSTC countries. 427 MOUs have been signed with investors worth around $35 billion by 17 ports, agencies and authorities. A list of 400 projects have been compiled for attracting investment of around $31 billion across 11 subsectors. The summit will provide an excellent forum for exchange of ideas and networking during the 3 days.
Sir, under the visionary leadership of Honorable Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi ji, India has already stepped up from new normal to new future. And this joint endeavor for sustainable globalization again proves his strong belief in the old Indian ethos of Sarve Bhavantu Sukhinah, which means may all see goodness and auspiciousness. May I request the Honorable Prime Minister of India, Shri Narendra Modi ji, to kindly address the forum.
Namaskar. My minister colleagues, Sri Mansukh Bhai Mandavia, Sri Dharmendra Pradhan, Chief Ministers of various states, Excellencies, distinguished guests, dear friends. I welcome you all to the Maritime India Summit 2021. That summit brings together many stakeholders relating to this sector. I'm sure together we will achieve great success in boosting the maritime economy. Friends, India is a natural leader in this sector. Our nation has a rich maritime history. Civilizations flourished on our coasts. For thousands of years, our ports have been important trading centers. Our ports connected India to the world. Friends, through this Maritime India Summit, I want to invite the world to come to India and be a part of our growth trajectory. India is very sincere about growing in the maritime sector and emerging as a leading blue economy of the world. Our leading focus area includes upgrade current infrastructure, create next generation infrastructure, boost the reform journey, Through these steps, we aim to give strength to our vision of Atmanirbhar Bharat. Friends, when I talk about upgrading current infrastructure, I give great importance to improving efficiency. Instead of a piecemeal approach, we focus on the entire sector as one. And the results of this are visible. The capacity of major ports, which was around 870 million tons per annum in 2014, has increased to around 1,550 million tons per annum now. This productivity gain not only helps our ports, but also boosts the overall economy by making our products more competitive. Indian ports now have measures such as direct port delivery, direct port entry, and upgraded port community system, PCS, for easy data flow. Our ports have reduced waiting time for inbound and outbound cargo. We are also investing heavily in development of storage facilities at the port and plug-and-play infrastructure for attracting industries to port land. The ports will promote waste to wealth through sustainable dredging and domestic recycling. We will encourage private investment in the port sectors. Friends, along with efficiency, lot of work is also happening to boost connectivity. We are integrating our ports with coastal economic zones, port-based smart cities, and industrial parks. This will anchor industrial investment and promote global manufacturing activity near ports. Friends, as far as creating new infrastructure goes, I am delighted to share that mega ports with world-class infrastructure are being developed at Vadhavan, Paradip, and Deen Dayal Port in Kandla. Ours is a government that is investing in waterways in a way that was never seen before. Domestic waterways are found to be cost-effective and environment-friendly way of transporting freight. We aim to operationalize 23 waterways by 2030. We would do this through infrastructure enhancement, fairway development, navigation aids, and river information system provisioning. The Eastern Waterways Connectivity Transport Grid for Regional Connectivity with Bangladesh, Nepal, Bhutan, and Myanmar will be strengthened to effective regional trade cooperation. Friends, new maritime infrastructure is a great means to boost ease of living. RoRo and RoPax projects are also significant elements of our vision of harnessing our rivers. Water drums at 16 locations are being developed to enable seaplane operations. River cruise terminal infrastructure and jetties are being developed on 5 national waterways. Friends, we aim at domestic and international cruise terminal development at selected ports through infrastructure development and enhancement by 2023.